to Reviews with Whitney D. I'm Whitney D. Let's get into it, shall we? It's just my reviews. I mean, hey, I digress.
I'm Whitney.
It's exciting.
What up, you guys, and welcome to Reviews with Whitney D. I am she. Let's get into this, okay? So, if you are new to the channel, um, hello and welcome, and do not forget to click that subscribe button. If you aren't new, you know how it goes. Take a seat, let's talk, okay? Love and Hip Hop came on, and this particular episode with Little Fizz, April, and Moniece came out, and Lil Fizz them, and I said Lil Fizz them, Little Fizz and April decided to go ahead and make their relationship public to everybody, and they went to a skate ring, and kind of gave off this report like, yeah, we got the issue, keep pushing. So I just wanted to give my intake on that because I kind of was just like, I felt bad for Moniece, and here's why. And I totally get why she was so irritated and upset as she was, and you guys don't know how depression is so real, you know what I'm saying? And maybe you do, but I kind of got where she came from, and people were kind of making emphasis. Even April was making emphasis on the fact of the matter that, oh, she still got love for you. I don't think so. I think it's exactly what she said. And see, we tend to look over what people are saying for face value. We try to dig deeper into stuff because, oh, no, that it can't be that simple, And I was watching Armand Wiggins show, and he made mention to something. I was like, that's so true. People would prefer the mess over the realness. They prefer the lie over the truth. You know what I'm saying? And she was telling how she felt. She don't give a darn about them being together. It's just that for years on this show, and let's be 100%, for years on this show, she has been dragged through the mud. In and out of the relationships that Fizz has been going through, these females have inserted themselves. And when they insert themselves, it's not on a positive home front. And so she's saying, here it is. It's a girl that I somewhat like, you know what I'm saying, who can somewhat relate to me in regards to what she's going through. Maybe she can, turn this whole situation, this whole dynamics around for the better. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's going on the back end. You know what I'm saying? And so she kind of felt, I would say she was more so disappointed, and kind of like, here we go again. And I say that to say because I've been in several situations to where I have to deal with baby mamas, you know what I'm saying? And it's a level of respect that you have to give to them, especially coming in, regardless of, oh, she's, if the baby mama is dramatic or whatever the case may be. Okay, when you get with an individual and they have a child, you go into that knowing that it's a package deal. You know what I'm saying? To be transparent, my situation, I actually had got out of a marriage where he had 4 children, 2 different baby mamas, and I know anyways, but leaving out of that, I told myself I would not be with anybody who had children. That's period. I just did not want to go through that. I wanted somebody to be able to um, focus on me. I wanted to be able to be that person that give them that first experience of their child, and blah blah blah. But you can't choose who you fall in love with. You know what I'm saying? So here it is, my second husband. He has a kid, a son, and so I kind of was like, oh goodness, here we go again with this situation. But no, absolutely not. He set that foundation at the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Letting him, the mother, know, oh, she's here to stay, it is what it is, XYZ, right? But also in turn with that, it was a time where we all sat down and we had to get it together because at this point in time we were expecting a baby now, and it wasn't just about their son. It was about our family at that point. And Many people that follow me on Facebook know that dynamics, and they're just like blown away by that. That I have a relationship with his ex-wife and the mother of his child. And the thing is that because at the end of the day, it's not about me. It's not about him. It's not about her. It's about them. And I actually did a video the other day in regards to if April was pregnant, and at the very least of the end of everything, those kids are going to be siblings, regardless if April is going to be a stepmom or Moniece is going to be stepmom or whatever case may be. They're going to be siblings, and when they're that, you have to focus more so on that dynamics than you do any other dynamics, because in the end of the day, those relationships can come and go. But when you are a relative in the sense of siblings to somebody, you can't really pick that. You know what I'm saying? So my thing in regards to that, they most definitely need to patch up this relationship. They need to sit down and they need to work out the ins and outs. And I know people are probably looking at like, no, they don't. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because you can't move forward in life. And I hate when people sweep stuff up under the rug. No, let's address it and let's move forward. But allow Moniece to have her feelings. And I don't think nobody's been doing that. They just been calling her crazy, looking over her or whatever. And the thing is, the reason why she broke down the way she did, because she just is like, oh my God, it becomes overwhelming. And the thing is that you go through some things on the back end. You're so quiet for so long. You know what I'm saying? Until you just pop. And I think that was that kind of situation, because I experienced something, you know, with one of my relatives, as I've talked about on several occasions, not going into detailing, but I've experienced something, and it thrust me into a huge state of depression, depression, and I wanted to be validated amongst my other relatives, and eventually I did. This person, did what they did to another individual in the family, and they got it, and then my story came out, and I felt like 100% a weight was lifted off of me. And that's exactly what Moniece is expecting for Lil Fizz to do, in the sight of the public, though, in the sight of the entire world, just to come up and say, you know what, she is not a bad mother. I gave her a bad rep. I do apologize. And the thing is that he owes her that. As the mother of your child, you owe her that. And it's just like, I don't know where we're at in this time and age, where it's just kind of like we don't have respect for one another. I grew up in a blended family. I had step siblings, and I never knew that. I always thought my stepsister was my sister, period, because, the way my mom treated her, the way our relationships all coincide in and out, the way my father treated her stepdad and on sort, like it was just a mesh, a blending of respect. Nowadays, it's just like people want to keep up drama. They want to keep up this whole, what I'm saying, you just my baby mama. I don't have to deal with you unless it's with the child. That is absolutely right. But why should the situations be so tense? Why wouldn't you want clarity and direction in a co-parenting relationship? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. My heart goes out for Moniece. And if this ever was to reach Moniece, girl, I understand your plight. I'm here for you. I pray for you. When I saw that episode, I literally stopped what I was doing and prayed for her and her strength, because I felt her pain. I felt her pain. I felt sorry for her. Not saying that, oh, she's perfect and she's just been, squeaky clean. No. But you guys have to look under the surface in a lot of cases. You can't always look at it for surface value. She's crying out, yelling out, acting out the way she is because of her experiences. And we don't see everything in an hour show. And half the time, you only see like 2 or 3 minutes of those particular individuals. Like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Just like the whole facade that Lil Fizz and April and them put out there, as far as that one house that was so beautiful that he supposedly had got for them. And then it's, oh, we decided to get another house. Nah, Negro. You wanted to push out this facade out there like that. Y'all never was going to get that house. How ironic, the next episode, y'all have boxes and everything in there. And then I did my research. And I saw both of them at one point in time on that particular couch that they was on the show. So they're in their house together, and can y'all imagine how that feels? You know what I'm saying? Although Moniece is like moving forward with it or whatever the case may be, not necessarily your friend, somebody that you know is with your ex dude. You know what I'm saying? And you're keeping up this facade as if we don't know what's going on and we need to get over it. We're the ones with the issue. And Jason Lee made a huge point when he said that. No, it's not us, it's you. It's you. We've been doing this. We just wanted y'all to be honest and stating your truth this whole time, and y'all been shooting the crap. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Like I said, this whole thing was more so geared to Moniece and just wanted to lift her up and let her know, girl, I got you. I understood where you were coming from if nobody else did. But I don't know, you guys. That's the video. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. While you're there, please take out the time to like, share, and subscribe. If you are not a subscriber, go ahead and click that subscribe button and be part of the gang. Okay? If you are, thank you so very much. Okay? But don't forget to click that notification bell so you know every time I upload. Thank you so very much. This has been Reviews with Whitney D, and I am she, signing off out of this piece. Bye-bye.
I digress. Signing off. Deuces.